कोने कोने को खूबसूरत बनाता है, क्योंकि इसका हर हिस्सा कुछ सिखाता है।
ये अपना जहां है, दिल मिलते
E3 प्रोडक्ट्स, ये रिश्ता लंबा चलेगा।
अगर बदलते मौसम में हो प्रॉब्लम, लीजिए हमदर्द जोशीना। इसमें है तुलसी, अमलतास, उनाब और मुलेठी, जो रखे आपको अंदर से प्रोटेक्टेड। बदलता मौसम या पोल्यूशन तो जोशीना सोल्यूशन।
एक दीवार तो हाईलाइट होनी ही चाहिए।
घोड़े वाली पेंटिंग
ना, चिड़िया वाला वॉलपेपर।
चिड़िया वाला वॉलपेपर।
ना 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 ना, मेरे अवार्ड्स फ्रेम करके।
नहीं, शादी वाला। नो नो।
आपके पास दो ऑप्शंस हैं, या तो एक दूसरे की नाक को हाईलाइट करते करते जिंदगी गुजार दो, या E3 क्लैड से दीवारों को हाईलाइट करके घर को संवार लो।
ये अपना जहां है, दिल मिलते यहाँ है।
E3 प्रोडक्ट्स, ये रिश्ता लंबा चलेगा।
लो शुरू। जरा सा क्या भीगा तो छींक, फिर गले में खारिश, सर दर्द होगा, यानी हेलो सर्दी, मतलब जुकाम, फीवर एंड फिर डॉक्टर, यानी एक हफ्ता आउट ऑफ एक्शन।
तो ये पता है कि छींक सर्दी के आने का पहला साइन है।
ऑफ कोर्स।
तो ये क्यों नहीं पता है कि जब सर्दी करे नॉक नॉक,
तो जोशी उसको करे नॉकआउट।
इसमें है 12 कुदरती जड़ी बूटियाँ जो सर्दी खांसी को आने के पहले ही करे बाय बाय। हमदर्द जोशीना, सर्दी को करे नॉकआउट।
कभी किचन का चक्कर तो लगाइए जनाब, ये बहुत कुछ सिखाती है। यहां प्लेट्स भी अपने से छोटों को आगे रखती है। अलग अलग स्वभाव वाले भी साथ में रहना सीख जाते हैं। आपकी मॉर्निंग को गुड बनाने के लिए कुछ लोग कतार में खड़े हो जाते हैं।
क्या बात है जनाब, आज किचन में?
सोचा तुम्हारे लिए कॉफी बना दूं। E3 मॉड्यूलर किचन किचन के कोने कोने को खूबसूरत बनाता है, क्योंकि इसका हर हिस्सा कुछ सिखाता है।
ये अपना जहां है, दिल मिलते
E3 प्रोडक्ट्स, ये रिश्ता लंबा चलेगा।
अगर बदलते मौसम में हो प्रॉब्लम, लीजिए हमदर्द जोशीना। इसमें है तुलसी, अमलतास, उनाब और मुलेठी, जो रखे आपको अंदर से प्रोटेक्टेड। बदलता मौसम या पोल्यूशन तो जोशीना सोल्यूशन।
एक दीवार तो हाईलाइट होनी ही चाहिए।
घोड़े वाली पेंटिंग
ना, चिड़िया वाला वॉलपेपर।
चिड़िया वाला वॉलपेपर।
ना 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 ना, मेरे अवार्ड्स फ्रेम करके।
नहीं, शादी वाला। नो नो।
आपके पास दो ऑप्शंस हैं, या तो एक दूसरे की नाक को हाईलाइट करते करते जिंदगी गुजार दो, या E3 क्लैड से दीवारों को हाईलाइट करके घर को संवार लो।
ये अपना जहां है, दिल मिलते यहाँ है।
E3 प्रोडक्ट्स, ये रिश्ता लंबा चलेगा।
लो शुरू। जरा सा क्या भीगा तो छींक, फिर गले में खारिश, सर दर्द होगा, यानी हेलो सर्दी, मतलब जुकाम, फीवर एंड फिर डॉक्टर, यानी एक हफ्ता आउट ऑफ एक्शन।
तो ये पता है कि छींक सर्दी के आने का पहला साइन है।
ऑफ कोर्स।
तो ये क्यों नहीं पता है कि जब सर्दी करे नॉक नॉक,
तो जोशी उसको करे नॉकआउट।
इसमें है 12 कुदरती जड़ी बूटियाँ जो सर्दी खांसी को आने के पहले ही करे बाय बाय। हमदर्द जोशीना, सर्दी को करे नॉकआउट।
कभी किचन का चक्कर तो लगाइए जनाब, ये बहुत कुछ सिखाती है। यहां प्लेट्स भी अपने से छोटों को आगे रखती है। अलग अलग स्वभाव वाले भी साथ में रहना सीख जाते हैं। आपकी मॉर्निंग को गुड बनाने के लिए कुछ लोग कतार में खड़े हो जाते हैं।
क्या बात है जनाब, आज किचन में?
सोचा तुम्हारे लिए कॉफी बना दूं। E3 मॉड्यूलर किचन किचन के कोने कोने को खूबसूरत बनाता है, क्योंकि इसका हर हिस्सा कुछ सिखाता है।
ये अपना जहां है दिल मिलते
E3 प्रोडक्ट्स, ये रिश्ता लंबा चलेगा।
अगर बदलते मौसम में हो प्रॉब्लम, लीजिए हमदर्द जोशीना। इसमें है तुलसी, अमलतास, उनाब और मुलेठी, जो रखे आपको अंदर से प्रोटेक्टेड। बदलता मौसम या पोल्यूशन तो जोशीना सोल्यूशन।
एक दीवार तो हाईलाइट होनी ही चाहिए।
घोड़े वाली पेंटिंग?
ना। चिड़िया वाला वॉलपेपर?
चिड़िया वाला वॉलपेपर?
ना मेरे अवार्ड्स फ्रेम करके।
नहीं। शादी वाला? नो नो।
आपके पास दो ऑप्शंस हैं। या तो एक दूसरे की नाक को हाईलाइट करते करते जिंदगी गुजार दो, या E3 क्लैड से दीवारों को हाईलाइट करके घर को संवार लो।
ये अपना जहां है दिल मिलते यहाँ है।
E3 प्रोडक्ट्स, ये रिश्ता लंबा चलेगा।
लो शुरू। जरा सा क्या भीगा तो छींक, फिर गले में खारिश, सर दर्द होगा, यानी हेलो सर्दी, मतलब जुकाम, फीवर एंड फिर डॉक्टर, यानी एक हफ्ता आउट ऑफ एक्शन।
तो ये पता है कि छींक सर्दी के आने का पहला साइन है।
ऑफ कोर्स।
तो ये क्यों नहीं पता है कि जब सर्दी करे नॉक नॉक
तो जोशी ने इसको करे नॉकआउट।
इसमें है 12 कुदरती जड़ी बूटियाँ जो सर्दी खांसी को आने के पहले ही करे बाय बाय। हमदर्द जोशीना, सर्दी को करे नॉकआउट।
कभी किचन का चक्कर तो लगाइए जनाब, ये बहुत कुछ सिखाती है। यहां प्लेट्स भी अपने से छोटों को आगे रखती है। अलग अलग स्वभाव वाले भी साथ में रहना सीख जाते हैं। आपकी मॉर्निंग को गुड बनाने के लिए कुछ लोग कतार में खड़े हो जाते हैं।
क्या बात है जनाब, आज किचन में?
सोचा तुम्हारे लिए कॉफी बना दूं। E3 मॉड्यूलर किचन किचन के कोने कोने को खूबसूरत बनाता है, क्योंकि इसका हर हिस्सा कुछ सिखाता है।
ये अपना जहां है दिल मिलते
E3 प्रोडक्ट्स, ये रिश्ता लंबा चलेगा।
अगर बदलते मौसम में हो प्रॉब्लम, लीजिए हमदर्द जोशीना। इसमें है तुलसी, अमलतास, उनाब और मुलेठी, जो रखे आपको अंदर से प्रोटेक्टेड। बदलता मौसम या पोल्यूशन तो जोशीना सोल्यूशन।
एक दीवार तो हाईलाइट होनी ही चाहिए।
घोड़े वाली पेंटिंग?
ना। चिड़िया वाला वॉलपेपर?
चिड़िया वाला वॉलपेपर?
ना मेरे अवार्ड्स फ्रेम करके।
नहीं। शादी वाला?
It is time for toss as Dua Association take on Trilegal. Leading Trilegal is Ranjit and leading Dua Association is Rahul. And joining us is our match official Pradeep Bist. So Pradeep, can you hand over the coin to Ranjit?
Looking forward for the quarterfinal. If we lose, we're out of the race. So if we win, we're through. So let's see what will come out.
All the best for the game. So the news from the center is that it is Dua Association who has won the toss and they've decided to bowl first. First ball was a wonderful strike for 4 runs. Now a single on the offside.
भाई मैच आईडी और बताइयो। अरे मैच आईडी बता ना। मैच आईडी।
That has been worked away towards the onside. And he'll pick up a single.
20-45 4-5
6 runs.
नहीं है भाई, ये नहीं है। 20-45 37-68 नहीं है। 20-45 37-68
45 ये देखो 20453768
Full toss delivery. That has been put away for a maximum 6 runs. Wonderful batting from the captain. He struck this one very well for 6 runs. With one more ball to go. 12 runs on the board.
रंजीत और नॉन स्ट्राइक पे कौन है?
Ranjit, captain, and Ayush, 2 openers out in the middle.
बॉलर में
Mohit was starting the proceedings over here for his team. Another good shot, but this time straight to mid-off. So first over has been quite impressive and a good one over here for the batting side. Trilegal, and it's 12 without loss after 1. That's been played into the offside and beats the short third man. That's going to be a boundary. First one for Ayush over here. "16 on the board.
ये अंपायर मानता नहीं, इतनी बार बोलते हैं अपने हिसाब से आता है।
That has been played into the offside. This time they have that deep third man, so will just be a single. "17 on the board without loss." It's a wonderful start. Captain goes well after that delivery off the back foot, but once again he finds that mid-off fielder. In the last over last ball when he played that glorious drive, he found that mid-off fielder, this time off the back foot, but again straight to that fielder. A lawful toss put away over the bowler's head for 4 runs. 9 has come from this over, 12 in the first one. They're really going well over here. He was happy to bat first, using his feet and going over the bowler's head for 4 runs. Shout for a leg before, but that's going down the leg side, says the umpire. 21 on the board. Without loss. Good start. Captain with 2 boundaries and a maximum to his name. Ayush with 1 boundary to his name. Once again he steps down the track, takes it on the full and puts this one towards that long on region for 4 runs. 13 coming from this one, 12 of the first one. It's 25 on the board, and this is how he finished the over the boundary. 2 overs done, score is 25 without loss.
स्कोरिंग में ओटीपी क्या फंडा हुआ तुम गलती करा रहे हो कि तुम चला छोड़ रहा है मैंने ना चलाया मैं प्रेजेंटेशन यानी प्रेजेंटेशन तो बाद में दिखाया है देखिए वीडियो में प्रेजेंटेशन करा वो है तो कर देना
That's been struck straight to the fielder. That's a delivery just outside off stump. Will just be a single. Captain batting on 19 of 9 balls. He's really going well. This over has been good one from Mohit. Went for 12 in his first over, but he's come back well in this over strongly. 26 without loss. Straight to that mid-on fielder for no runs. Excellent over from Mohit Sharma. Just 1 run. That has been hit through the offside. but only for a single because they have that sweeper cover fielder. Good over from Mohit Sharma. So 3 down, score is 27 with. Shout for a leg before. Munawar thought that that is a wicket over here, but not out is the call from the umpire. Yes, that was sliding down the leg side, no doubt. Good call from umpire Pradeep.
कुर्सी ले ले आप बैठ के आवाज जाएगी उधर चले जाओ आराम से
12, but he'll get it into the gap of 4 runs. Timing and placement so good over here that he got it in the gap for 4 runs. Didn't get it from the sweet part of the bat. That's been hit into the offside for a single. With 3 more balls to go in this over. Oh, the wicketkeeper thought that the ball would hit the stumps, and that's why he couldn't make that effort in collecting the ball. That was slight in rage. 4 runs for the batter. Have been a chance over here if it have taken the catch. Laying it onto the front foot for no runs. 39 on the board with 1 more ball to go. And a dot ball finishes the over. After 4, it is 39 without loss. This was the last ball where the batter looked for a big shot but couldn't get anything on the bat, and the ball just shaping away from him. That has been hit into the offside for a single. Captain really batting well, batting on 24 from 14 balls. Ayush batting on 13 of 11 balls, giving a good support to him. This has been a good partnership of 40 runs.
चली प्रेजेंटेशन कभी स्ट्रीम गई वो बंद ये वैसे लास्ट स्टार्ट इसका क्या दिखा मैंने कभी पूरा खत्म वो सर यूट्यूब पे रीच होता है वो पूरा रिकॉर्ड में डाल देंगे नहीं डलेगा वो पूरा हाईलाइट मिलेगा हाईलाइट
40 without loss.
ये मैच होने के बाद दोनों शाम को हाईलाइट वैसे एंड करेंगे स्क्रीन पूरा आ जाएगा मुझे पता नहीं होगा अपने आप आ जाते हैं
मोबाइल इंटरनेट से करते हैं तो कई बार इशू आता है आप ब्रॉडबैंड करवा दो तो
बोला इंटरनेट लोकेशन दिया हुआ है ना तो इंटरनेट की मेरी दिक्कत है मेन बात ये है कवरेज कम हो रही है
That's been hit into the offside for no runs. They thought about going for the run. And he gets past the mid-on fielder for 4 runs. That was really struck well. Down the ground, mid-on fielder. Trying to get to the ball, but he couldn't. Pitched up delivery in the air for a while, but staying away from the fielder. Single picked up over there. Captain is going after everything. He's not hanging back. In the air for a while, but this time around, because it was played a little bit away from that mid-off fielder, so they go for the run. That's been struck down the ground very well. Another boundary in the over. And with that boundary, it's 50 up over here. This is how the over ended with a boundary. They're going at 10 runs per over. 5 overs done. Score is 50 without loss. Both the batters really batting well. Ranjit Arora batting on 33. Ayush Marwa batting on 14. Munawar into his third over to bowl the last of the power play. 2 overs 25. Has been on the expensive side today. But the way captain has walked out with the intent, with the approach that they want to get a big score, and that you can feel the way he's batting. Kind of intent is shown over here to go after the bowlers. And Ayush has been giving a good support in this partnership. Whenever he's got a chance to open up his arms, he's got those boundaries. And when the bowler has been bowling good balls, he's just worked them into the gap for ones and twos. That's been struck. Pass mid-off fielder, and long on fielder tried his best, but he couldn't stop the ball. That's going to be a boundary. The runs are flowing quite easily. And the way they're getting boundaries, it looks like all of a sudden rain has come down unexpectedly. It's showers of 6 and 4s over here. He goes big. He might not get 6, but he'll pick up another boundary. Excellent batting. Two in two for Ayush. Shuffling towards the offside. Getting to the pitch of the ball and playing this one towards the cow corner for 4 runs. Now he's coming round the wicket, Munawar. Good cricket, intelligent cricket from Ayush. Not going for another big hit, just rotating the strike with his captain. Shout for a caught behind, but no reaction from the umpire. Not out, he says. Now he wants to come over the wicket for the last ball, or will he just bowl round the wicket? Seems like he's going to continue round the wicket. That's been played straight to that fielder. So with that, the power play is done and dusted. 6 done. Score is 59 without loss. Fabulous start by Trilegal. Change in bowling after the power play as R.K. Beniwal comes into the attack. The Dua Association needs wickets. Not 1, not 2, but 3 or 4 wickets in next 2-3 overs. If they don't pick up the wickets the way these two are going, they can't stop them below 180. Using the crease well, going deep into the crease, but hitting this one into the covers for no runs. That's been struck very well for a single towards long off. That should be called a wide. Just bowling it away from the reach of the batter and was outside that wide line. That's been played deliberately in the air away from that point fielder. Sweeper cover can't stop this one. Another boundary to captain's name. He's really playing a wonderful knock. He's taking on the bowlers. He deliberately played in the air and knowing where the fielders are there in the deep. Back live and push this one into the covers. That's been played straight to the fielder for no runs into that cover region. Under edge chance would have been there. It was a good delivery, but just went past that under edge. For a dot ball, a good one from RK Beniwal. Just 6 of this one. 7 done. Score is 65 without loss.
लो शुरू जरा सा क्या भीगा तो छींक फिर गले में खारिश सर दर्द होगा यानी हेलो सर्दी मतलब जुकाम फीवर एंड फिर डॉक्टर यानी एक हफ्ता आउट ऑफ एक्शन
तो ये पता है कि छींक सर्दी के आने का पहला साइन है
ऑफ कोर्स
तो ये क्यों नहीं पता है कि जब सर्दी करे नॉक नॉक
तो जोशी में इसको करे नॉकआउट
इसमें है 12
Played into the offside. Misfield, but no extra run. That's in the air. Catch it was the call from the bowler, but that was away from that point fielder. Munawar at that sweeper cover position does well, just a single. That's a wide down the leg side. Played into the offside, straight to the fielder for no runs. This has been a wonderful opening stand with one more ball to go. That has been played away towards the long on. Fielder is there in the deep, so 8 overs are done. Score is 72 without loss. This has been a wonderful stand for the first wicket. 72 without loss. That's been struck into the gap onto the offside. Very well by captain for 4 runs. timing and placement was wonderful and exquisite over there. How well he struck this one. Goes back into the crease and played it off the back foot. Fielder in the deep had no chance. This time the length was a little bit pitched up. That's why he couldn't go onto the back foot to punch the ball and forced him to play that defensive shot. That's a good shot. He's found the gap. And that might get to the fence. And yes, it will get to the fence for 4 runs. Second boundary in the over. Captain quickly moving towards his half century. That was really struck well. No chance for that backward point fielder. He's got it in the gap, but there is a fielder in the deep. They've got that deep extra cover fielder also. Captain 1 run away from his half century. Dot ball. Kaish wanted to put this one into the gap, but he couldn't. Nine of this over till now. Add a single of the last ball, so 10 from this one. After 9, score is 82 without loss. Vijay into his second over. He's going to bowl the last over before the drinks break. Captain Ranjit Arora would be hoping that he gets his half century in this over. After this over, there is going to be a break of drinks. Meanwhile, what a shot from Ayush. He gets a 6 over slog sweep. The runs are flowing quite easily. What a strike. Neat and clean. Picked the length early. Saw the ball in his slot. Went with that slog sweep and fetched a wonderful result. 6 runs. .88 without loss. That has been played into the offside for a single.
कभी किचन का चक्कर
So 50 up for the captain with that single. What a knock this has been. Till now, 3 innings we have seen on this ground, and all 3 captains have got half century today. Have to wait and see. Will Rahul also get a half century? Catch it is the shout, but the fielder doing a good job by getting his leg to the ball. just slowing down the pace of the ball. And 2 runs picked up over there. First Anurag, then Jatinder, now Ranjit. 3 innings, 3 captains getting half century. That's a wide that has to be bowled again. What a shot! Admire the shot, 6 runs. And with that 6, the partnership is of 99 runs. Just gets down onto the one knee quickly and slogs this one for a 6 towards the mid wicket. That's in the air, but that's in the gap. Will just be a single to bring up the 100 and 100 partnership between these two. 10 overs done, it's 100 without loss. Time for drinks break.
यहां प्लेट्स भी अपने से छोटों को आगे रखती है। अलग अलग स्वभाव वाले भी साथ में रहना सीख जाते हैं। आपकी मॉर्निंग को गुड बनाने के लिए कुछ लोग कतार में खड़े हो जाते हैं।
क्या बात है जनाब, आज किचन में?
सोचा तुम्हारे लिए कॉफी बना दूं। E3 मॉड्यूलर किचन किचन के कोने कोने को खूबसूरत बनाता है, क्योंकि इसका हर हिस्सा कुछ सिखाता है।
ये अपना जहां है, दिल मिलते
E3 प्रोडक्ट्स, ये रिश्ता लंबा चलेगा।
अगर बदलते मौसम में हो प्रॉब्लम, लीजिए हमदर्द जोशीना। इसमें है तुलसी, अमलतास, उनाब और मुलेठी, जो रखे आपको अंदर से प्रोटेक्टेड। बदलता मौसम या पोल्यूशन तो जोशीना सोल्यूशन।
एक दीवार तो हाईलाइट होनी ही चाहिए।
घोड़े वाली पेंटिंग
ना, चिड़िया वाला वॉलपेपर?
चिड़िया वाला वॉलपेपर?
ना मेरे अवार्ड्स फ्रेम करके।
नहीं, शादी वाला? नो नो।
आपके पास 2 ऑप्शंस हैं। या तो एक दूसरे की नाक को हाईलाइट करते करते जिंदगी गुजार दो, या E3 क्लैड से दीवारों को हाईलाइट करके घर को संवार लो।
ये अपना जहां है, दिल मिलते यहाँ है।
E3 प्रोडक्ट्स, ये रिश्ता लंबा चलेगा।
लो शुरू। जरा सा क्या भीगा तो छींक, फिर गले में खारिश, सर दर्द होगा, यानी हेलो सर्दी, मतलब जुकाम, फीवर एंड फिर डॉक्टर, यानी 1 हफ्ता आउट ऑफ एक्शन।
तो ये पता है कि छींक सर्दी के आने का पहला साइन है?
ऑफ कोर्स।
तो ये क्यों नहीं पता है कि जब सर्दी करे नॉक नॉक
तो जोशी ने इसको करे नॉकआउट।
इसमें है 12 कुदरती जड़ी बूटियाँ जो सर्दी खांसी को आने के पहले ही करे बाय बाय। हमदर्द जोशीना, सर्दी को करे नॉकआउट।
कभी किचन का चक्कर तो लगाइए जनाब, ये बहुत कुछ सिखाती है। यहां प्लेट्स भी अपने से छोटों को आगे रखती है। अलग अलग स्वभाव वाले भी साथ में रहना सीख जाते हैं। आपकी मॉर्निंग को गुड बनाने के लिए कुछ लोग कतार में खड़े हो जाते हैं।
क्या बात है जनाब, आज किचन में?
सोचा तुम्हारे लिए कॉफी बना दूं। E3 मॉड्यूलर किचन किचन के कोने कोने को खूबसूरत बनाता है, क्योंकि इसका हर हिस्सा कुछ सिखाता है।
ये अपना जहां है, दिल मिलते
E3 प्रोडक्ट्स, ये रिश्ता लंबा चलेगा।
Play to resume after drinks break. 10 overs done, 100 without loss. What a fabulous start. Captain got 50 before the drinks break. 7 extras in this partnership. Vijay Singh, 2 overs 25 to his name till now. He hasn't been able to pick up a wicket. He's gone for 25 runs. Trilegal has been dominating over here. And the captain in the first 6 overs was going after the bowlers, but in the last 4 overs before the drinks break, it was Ayush who went after the bowlers. Change in bowling as Rahul Goyal comes into the attack. Setting the field over here for Ayush. Full toss delivery. And because of the breeze, he couldn't get the distance and the result which he was searching for. It's a heavy breeze blowing across. Now the batter, if they're trying to play down the ground, they have to play against the wind. From long off towards the third man. Bowler will be getting advantage. Timing was so good. And the placement was amazing. He'll pick up easy single onto the offside. This is how he got that boundary in this over. Hitting this one over covers. Back live, Ayush just getting that single of the final ball. He's going to retain the strike with him. 11 done, score is 109 without loss. This has been a good partnership between these two batters, almost going at 10 runs per over. That's in the air, but the fielder is too far away to take the catch. Single. Mohit into his last over. That has been played into the offside for easy single. That's been played very well. And if this gets to the fence, it's going to be his half century. What a knock from Ayush. Both the openers getting 50. And wonderful stand for the first wicket. 115 runs on the board they have posted till now. We are into the 12th over with 8 more to go after this. Superb batting from both the openers. Oh, that should be called a no ball. It is a no ball, a waist-high no ball. I was a bit surprised that why didn't he go for the big shot? Just because he's saying I haven't put the helmet on. That's why I didn't want to take that risk. Just a single of a free hit. So that free hit has not cost them too much. Captain on 57 is good delivery. That's another wide. With that wide, score moves on to 119. One more ball to go of this over. They're going at 10 runs per over. That's a wide. That is going to frustrate the captain. 120 on the board. Rahul won't be happy with this bowler's effort over here. Just a single. So with that 12 overs done, score is 121 without loss. .121 on the board. They're going just about 10 runs per over. And if they keep on going this way, they'll get to 202. That would be a big total to chase down in this big match. Yes, it's a knockout match. The one who wins progress forward. The one who loses ends the journey in the tournament. Mohit Sharma has bowled his 4 overs for 37 runs, hasn't picked up a wicket. Catch it is the shout, but the ball falls in no man's land, just a single. Rahul Goyal, who went for 9 in his first over, will be aiming at a couple of wickets over here. Not a couple of wickets, but 1 wicket. Captain drawing the batter to play fall short. And it has been referred to the third umpire to check the stumping over here. That angle would give the third umpire the best view. Oh, he's well grounded, it seems like. There is some part of his foot behind the line. That is something which the third umpire needs to check. And yes, he looks like home. He's quite easily home. And that should be safe. Third umpire decision, not out. (122) loss. In all, wonderful running between the wickets by both the batters. Captain has tried his best. Fielder has tried his best. Fielders have not supported him. There should have been a wicket in the over. That's real loose now. And Captain Ranjit putting this one quite easily towards the mid wicket for 4 runs. The timing was so good. And then knowing where the fielder is there in the deep, he's played away from him to fetch that boundary. That will be called a wide. That has to be bowled again by Captain Rahul. Captain to captain. What a wonderful partnership for the first wicket. 134 on the board. And with that, big one, make it 140 in 13 overs. What a strike from the captain. He's playing fearless cricket. He's not worried about who's bowling. Tossed it up delivery in the radar, went for a slog sweep and fetched the 6 runs. 13 overs done, score is 140 without loss. What a fabulous start this is. This is amazing, superb start given by both the openers. A boundary followed by a 6. That has been played into the offside. Dot ball. Ayush batting on 60, captain on 69. That's played very well. And good understanding between both the batters, and they go for a quick single. That's been played into the offside. That was cut straight to that backward point fielder. This is in the air. And two fielders just kept on looking at the ball. No one calling for the catch. And the ball falling in no man's land between these two. They're trying to go against the turn. One of the fielders should have called for the catch. Captain playing it back to the bowler. So good over, good tight over from RK Beniwal. 14 overs done, score is 143 without loss. Overs are done, score is 143 without loss. That's in the air. And finally a wicket goes down. And the fielder is celebrating. It's Ayush who has to go back. A partnership 143 runs for the first wicket has finally been broken over here by Vijay Singh. Good catch in the deep. Ayush scoring 61 before getting out. That was really good contribution from him. That is how Ayush got out. And then look at that little bit funny way of celebrating. He was really excited by taking that catch. Finally, they've been able to break this partnership. In walks the left-hand batter. A left-hand batter has just walked in. Oh, good delivery. Smart bowling. Amit, new batter. He's got this one towards the onside. He'll just pick up a single to get off the mark. This has been a good over from Vijay. Wicket, dot, single. Tight over till now from him. That has been driven towards the long off for a single. Good tight over. Can Vijay pick up one more wicket? And over here, Dua Association would be hoping to pick up Ranjit as soon as possible now because he's looking dangerous. That's in the air. but that doesn't have that distance to get to the field. It falls short of him. Couple of bounces towards the long on for a single. .146 for one with one ball to go. Oh, brilliant delivery. And a dot ball finishes the 15th over. It's 146 for one. Captain, 29 runs away from his century. Too many runs to get, but they have got too many balls. They've got 30 balls over here. Can they get there? Will be important to see. Anirudh into the attack for the first time. Starts well, but the wicketkeeper makes a mistake that allows captain to get on strike. 1 run of bye to the total. That has been played into the offside for easy single. He has been quite busy, Munawar, in that sweeper cover position. That has to be bowled again. That's going to be called a wide. That's in the air. And that's gone for 6 to bring a 150 of the team in style. That is a clean strike from Amit. With that 6, they moved on to 155. They're all excited. Wicketkeeper thought that he's got his man stumped out. Another attempt of a stumping, but this time around it's a dot ball. The wicketkeeper, the moment he collects the ball, is quick to release the ball onto the stumps. Just getting his leg away at the right time. But he's missed out on putting that ball away towards the fine leg of 4. 156 for 1 with one more ball to go in the 16th over. And he's played the shot too early. 9 of this one. After 16, it is 156 for 1. Vijay 3 overs, 28 for 1. He broke the partnership. He's going to bowl his last over. Vijay Singh starting with a dot ball over here. He's been struggling ever since Ayush has got out. He has not been able to time the ball that well. We haven't seen that flair after his 50. Before he got to his half century, he was really playing wonderfully well, timing the ball, placing the ball in the gap. Hitting was very good from him. But after his half century, he's just looked out of control on what kind of shots he wants to play. Amit has played this one into the onside just for a single. He would be aiming to get 100 in this big match for his team. A shout for a leg before, but not out, says the umpire. So the attempt is there to get those big hits, but he's not been able to get anything on the bat properly. Again, went for the big shot. This wasn't that shot, but the purpose has been solved on this ball because he's got it into the gap of 4 runs. That wasn't a bad delivery. It was all about placing the ball in the gap, and there wasn't any deep square leg fielder. 4 runs once he beat that inner circle fielder. That has been dragged from outside off stump and paddled towards the long leg. And 2 runs to finish the over number 17. It's 164 for 1. Batting on 79, Captain Ranjit. 21 runs away from his century. Hasn't got the timing right. They will just pick up a single. 17 balls to go. Captain needs 21 for his century. Just a single. So Anirudh has started well this over, 2 singles. Oh, it's a no ball. They had more than 5 fielders outside the circle. Freight coming up over here for Amit. And he couldn't make good use of the freight, just a single. Trying to paddle this one. And he goes. He's been given leg before wicket. And he has to go back. Because there is no review available. Or there isn't any review for the batters or the fielding side. Is the only umpires who can refer to third umpire for a clean catch, a boundary check, or a run out or a stumping. But what an entertaining knock. 80 runs is what captain gets before getting out. Everyone appreciating that knock. He's just disappointed that he's missed out on 100. But he's really played a wonderful knock. It's 168 with 2. That is a wide. That will just be a single. So Jitendra Kamti getting off the mark with a single. Wild swing over here from Amit. And unnecessarily given away that run. This was not needed. They will get 1 run of a bye. You've already considered so many runs. Why do you need to give away runs? The call is there for 2. They're going back for a second. Excellent bit of running. So with that 18 overs done, score is 173 for 2. That has been played away towards the onside. Towards the final leg with 4 runs. That's a good shot. Getting the placement where he wanted it. Beats that shot final leg fielder for 4 runs. The over started with the boundary, followed by a dot ball. That's in the air. Fielder at long off won't get to the ball, will just be a single. The call is there for 2, and they are definitely coming back for the second. 2 runs taken over there. 180 they've got on the board with 8 more balls to go in this innings. Played away towards the onside. What a single. And with that dot ball, the over has come to an end. Last over. Amit batting on 16. Jitendra batting on 5. Anirudh. 2 overs, 17 for 1. All eyes will be on Amit. He starts well, gets down the track. He's played this one into that deep extra cover region for a single. But now Jitendra needs to make sure that he's not playing too many dot balls. He's got 5 of 5 balls. That's been struck with a lot of power. But he's not been able to find the gap, getting to that long on fielder on 1 bounce for a single. And again a no ball of the field. Once again it's a no ball of a field. And once again it's going to be Amit on strike for the free hit. Hasn't got the timing right. But they're looking to come back for a second. Excellent running between the wickets. 2 runs taken over there of a free hit. With 4 more balls to go, 185 on the board. Off the outer edge, lucky runs. Just goes past the wicketkeeper's gloves of 4 runs. He will take these runs. Till the runs are coming, till the result is in his favor. He will take everything. It doesn't matter to him. It's come off the outer edge or from the sweet part of the bat, of the inner edge. Till he's getting those big ones, he's happy with them. He's played this one towards the onside, but what an effort by Munawar. 2 runs taken over there. But definitely he saved 2 runs over here, Munawar, with that effort. At this age, what an effort he's putting over here for the team. Slower delivery, picked the delivery very well. Played it away from that long off fielder and a misfield gives him a boundary. $195 on the board. Can he get a 6 to get the team over 200? This was that boundary because of the misfield. He got a 4. Oh, poor delivery. Have to wait and see what is going to be the decision from the umpire. It's a wide. So 2 runs will be added to the total. 197. 1 boundary and they'll get about 200. Can Jitendra get that big hit over here? He goes down the ground and he clears the fielder quite well for a maximum. And they finish the innings with a 6. And that 6 gets them over 200. 203 is what they've got. Trilegal. And Dua Associates need 204. What a strike of the last ball to get them over 200. And this is how they got over 200. 1 ball left of the innings and a clean strike down the ground for a 6. So 204 is the target over here for Dua Associates. We dive into a short break. We'll come back with the run chase. Thank you. Full toss delivery. That has been put away for a maximum 6 runs. Fielder. A low full toss put away over the bowler's head for 4 runs. 9 has come from this over. 12 to his name. Ayush with 1 boundary to his name. Once again he steps down the track, takes it on the full and puts this one to work. Shout for a leg before Munawar. But he'll get it into the gap of 4. 3 more balls to go in this over. Oh, the wicketkeeper thought that the ball would hit the stumps, and that. And a dot ball finish. And he gets past the mid-on fielder for 4 runs. That's been struck down the ground very well. Another boundary in the over. That's been struck past mid-off fielder and he goes big. He might not get. That's been played deliberately in the air away from. That's been struck into the gap onto the offside. That's a good shot. He's found the gap. And that might get to the fence, and yes, it will. After this over, there is going to be a break of drinks. Meanwhile, what a shot from. What a and make it 140. Was cut straight to that backward. Trying to paddle this one. And he goes. That has been played away towards the onside. Towards. Off the outer edge. Lucky runs. Just goes. At this age, what an effort he's putting over here for the team. Slower delivery. Picked the delivery very well. Played it away from.
जहाँ है दिल मिलते
E3 प्रोडक्ट्स, ये रिश्ता लंबा चलेगा।
अगर बदलते मौसम में हो प्रॉब्लम, लीजिए हमदर्द जोशीना। इसमें है तुलसी, अमलतास, उनाब और मुलेठी, जो रखे आपको अंदर से प्रोटेक्टेड। बदलता मौसम या पोल्यूशन तो जोशीना सोल्यूशन।
एक दीवार तो हाईलाइट होनी ही चाहिए।
घोड़े वाली पेंटिंग
ना, चिड़िया वाला वॉलपेपर।
चिड़िया वाला वॉलपेपर।
ना मेरे अवार्ड्स फ्रेम करके।
नहीं, शादी वाला। नो नो।
आपके पास दो ऑप्शंस हैं, या तो एक दूसरे की नाक को हाईलाइट करते करते जिंदगी गुजार दो, या E3 क्लैड से दीवारों को हाईलाइट करके घर को संवार लो।
ये अपना जहाँ है दिल मिलते यहाँ है
E3
Welcome back for the run chase. Dua Associates need 204 runs. There you see both the openers walking out in the middle. They need a solid start. They need to make sure they're starting well. A solid start can give them that platform where they can go after this target of 204. But if they don't start that well, things might not look that easy for them. Yes, the pressure is there on Dua Associates batter. It's not that they're chasing 150 or 160, they're chasing 204. Trilegal captain, the top scorer with 80. Ayush also getting a half century. Amit finishing the job well.
अरे सुन ले भाई शिव
Both the openers are out in the middle. Jitendra finishing the innings with a 6. Aman Bari and R.K. Beniwal to open the innings, and Jitendra has got the ball in his hand. The man who finished the innings, but he's been treated with a boundary. First ball, a real loosener. A gift offered there to Aman, and he's put this one away for 4 runs. Loose delivery. And put away for 4 runs quite easily. That's been played of the inner edge onto the pads. He was looking to push this one towards that mid-on region, but off the inner edge onto the pads. That has been bowled really well, taking the ball away from him. That's been played into the offside for no runs. That's a poor delivery, and that might get to the fence. And yes, it will be. So 5 runs of wides will be added to the total. And you need these kind of runs when you're chasing a big total of 204. If you could keep it up to the stumps, way down the leg side, not that easy for him to collect the ball. Ayush might have got runs with the bat, but to collect that ball is really difficult. It's way down the leg side. That's a better line, that's a better length. That is where he needs to bowl, and a single picked up over there. Good understanding between both the batters. RK Beniwal getting off the mark with that single. One over done, score is 11 without loss.
अगर बदलते मौसम में हो प्रॉब्लम, लीजिए हमदर्द जोशीना। इसमें है तुलसी, अमलतास, उनाब और मुलेठी, जो रखे आपको अंदर से प्रोटेक्टेड। बदलता मौसम या पोल्यूशन तो जोशीना सोल्यूशन।
एक दीवार तो हाईलाइट होनी ही चाहिए।
घोड़े वाली पेंटिंग
ना, चिड़िया वाला वॉलपेपर।
चिड़िया वाला वॉलपेपर।
ना मेरे अवार्ड्स फ्रेम करके।
नहीं, शादी वाला। नो नो।
आपके पास दो ऑप्शंस हैं, या तो एक दूसरे की नाक को हाईलाइट करते करते जिंदगी गुजार दो, या E3 क्लैड से दीवारों को हाईलाइट करके घर को संवार लो।
ये अपना जा।
Oh, that's a no ball. That has hit him on the helmet. That was a head height no ball, brushing the helmet and then hitting him on the body. Oh, what a shot! Boundary of a free hit. Clean, neat strike over here. Just making room for himself. And RK Beniwal getting off the mark with a boundary. That's a wide. That has to be bowled again. They've got a good start. Oh, that's a better delivery. Just shaping away from the right hander. He needs to bowl these kind of length and line if he's looking for a wicket. Just stick to your basic. Just keep on bowling on one spot and shape the ball in and away. There you see once again the same spot. The feet are not moving. And from the same spot, if you can bring the ball in, then you can have the batter in trouble. This time a little bit outside off stump, but it wasn't that shot where he could have carved this one over point. Went for that uppercut. Wasn't sure about this one, whether should he go for the shot or not, so he left this one to the wicketkeeper. And has bowled him! The legs weren't moving. One ball which he bowled in the land of the stumps. And that produces a wicket for him. Superb delivery to finish the over with a wicket. R.K. Beniwal trying his best on to middle leg stump and shaping away, hitting the off stump. And 2 overs done, score is 18 for 1.
है दिल मिलते यहाँ है
E3 प्रोडक्ट्स, ये रिश्ता लंबा चलेगा।
लो शुरू। जरा सा क्या भीगा तो छींक, फिर गले में खारिश, सर दर्द होगा, यानी हेलो सर्दी, मतलब जुकाम, फीवर एंड फिर डॉक्टर, यानी 1 हफ्ता आउट ऑफ एक्शन।
तो ये पता है कि छींक सर्दी के आने का पहला साइन है।
ऑफ कोर्स।
तो ये क्यों नहीं पता है कि जब सर्दी करे नॉक नॉक
तो जोशी ना इसको करे नॉकआउट।
इसमें है 12 कुदरती जड़ी बूटियाँ जो सर्दी खांसी को आने के पहले ही करे बाय बाय। हमदर्द जोशीना, सर्दी को करे नॉकआउट।
कभी किचन का चक्कर तो लगाइए जनाब, ये बहुत कुछ सिखाती है। यहां प्लेट्स भी अपने से छोटों को आगे रखती है। अलग अलग स्वभाव वाले भी साथ में रहना सीख जाते हैं। आपकी मॉर्निंग को गुड बनाने के लिए कुछ लोग कतार में खड़े हो जाते हैं।
क्या बात है जनाब, आज किचन में?
सोचा तुम्हारे लिए कॉफी बना दूं। E3 मॉड्यूलर किचन किचन के कोने कोने को खूबसूरत बनाता है, क्योंकि इसका हर हिस्सा कुछ सिखाता है।
ये अपना जहां है दिल में।
Jitendra into his second over. It's a good shot, confident shot and a misfield inside the circle, but they have that sweeper cover, so will just be a single. New batter captain walking out in the centre. That's been played away towards the onside of his wrist to pick up a single to get off the mark. That's a wonderful strike from Aman for 6 runs. Slight outside off stump, pitched up delivery, and he threw his hands at this one, and that's gone all the way for 6 runs. Have a look at that strike. Just leaning forward and playing with a lot of power. The timing was so good to fetch him 6 runs. That went from the sweet part of the bat. What a clean strike. Third over in progress, 26 for 1. That's been played towards the mid-on region for a single. That's in the gap. Fielder giving the chase, and the ball is going to win the race. First boundary for the captain, 4 runs. It's just shuffling inside the line of the ball and playing this one toward that square leg region for 4 runs. Oh, that's a drop. Catch over there. Fielder trying his best, running backwards, but couldn't hold on to the catch. Sort of starting well. Captain got the life in the last over, last ball. That was missing the leg stump quite easily. Not timing this well, but a misfield might give him the boundary. And he will take that boundary. Should have been stopped by that point fielder. Yeah, mistake over there by that point fielder. That's been played away towards the onside. And they're going for the second run. Good running between the wickets by both the batters. .166 more needed of 98 balls. That's in the air. And one more catch goes down. Second life for the captain in this innings. Trying to flick it towards the onside. Playing the shot too early. This was an easy chance for that mid-off fielder, but he's put down the catch. Far more better delivery than what is bowled till now in this over. Four overs done, score is 39 for 1.
E3 प्रोडक्ट्स, ये रिश्ता लंबा चलेगा।
अगर बदल
2 more overs to go in the power play. 39 for 1. Rahul has already got 2 lives. First was a difficult chance. Fielder was running backwards. But the second one was easy chance for that mid-off fielder. Ayush, who got a half century, was keeping the wicket still now. They've got change in keeper as captain now takes on the gloves. Full toss delivery and has put this one away for 4 runs. A poor delivery to start the over from Ayush. Putting that one away quite easily. For 4 runs. That's been struck down the ground. And that's gone all the way for a maximum 6 runs. We've already seen 3 captains getting big ones. And Rahul is also on that course now. That's in the air. And that's in the gap. That's a good strike. He's missed out on putting that one away. That was a loose delivery. That's going to be called a wide. 4, 6, 4, 1, and now a wide. That's another wide. Deliberately opening the face of the blade at the last moment towards the third man to pick up a single. Full toss delivery is played this one into the gap for a boundary. Another waist tight no ball. This is way above the waist. You can see a neck height no ball. Today it has been a day where captains have been scoring the runs. Wide. Just getting this one towards that fielder standing inside the circle at mid-off. 5 overs done, score is 64 for 1.
को संभाल लो।
ये अपना जहां है दिल मिलते यहाँ है।
E3 products ये रिश्ता लंबा चलेगा।
Short delivery. Hasn't got the timing right. Will just pick up a single. Tucked away towards the onside for a single.
ये चाहिए मुझे मैच यार क्वार्टर फाइनल
Full toss delivery. He's got it into the gap for 4 runs. This is wonderful batting from the captain. He's setting the example and setting the tone over here for that big run chase. This might be another boundary. And yes, it will be. Dealing in boundaries at the moment, captain. This time of the outer edge. And that could be easy runs for the team. 5 runs of wides added to the total. Missed out on putting that one away. So power play done and dusted. 78 for 1.
लो शुरू। जरा सा क्या भीगा तो छींक, फिर गले में खारिश, सर दर्द होगा, यानी हेलो सर्दी, मतलब जुकाम, फीवर एंड फिर डॉक्टर, यानी 1 हफ्ता आउट ऑफ एक्शन।
तो ये पता है कि छींक सर्दी के आने का पहला साइन है।
ऑफ कोर्स।
तो ये क्यों नहीं पता है कि जब सर्दी करे नॉक नॉक
तो जोशी ने इसको करे नॉकआउट।
इसमें है 12 कुदरती जड़ी बूटियाँ जो सर्दी खांसी को आने के पहले ही करे बाय बाय। हमदर्द जोशीना, सर्दी को करे नॉकआउट।
कभी किचन का चक्कर तो लगाइए जनाब, ये बहुत कुछ सिखाती है। यहां प्लेट्स भी अपने से छोटों को आगे रखती है। अलग अलग स्वभाव वाले भी साथ में रहना सीख जाते हैं। आपकी मॉर्निंग को गुड बनाने के लिए कुछ लोग कतार में खड़े हो जाते हैं।
क्या बात है जनाब, आज किचन में?
सोचा तुम्हारे लिए कॉफी बना दूं। E3 मॉड्यूलर किचन के कोने कोने को खूबसूरत बनाता है, क्योंकि इसका हर हिस्सा कुछ सिखाता है।
ये अपना जहां है, दिल मिलते
E3 प्रोडक्ट्स, ये रिश्ता लंबा चलेगा।
6 overs done, score is 78 for 1. They've got a solid start in this run chase of 204. Captain needs to keep on going this way. He's batting on 42 of 19 balls. Aman is giving him a good support over here. That's been pushed into the offside for easy single. That's in the air. And taken. The man who was looking dangerous. Captain has to go back. After scoring well-made 42 of 19 balls. Samyak picking up a wicket over here. Getting rid of dangerous Rahul Goyal. But he has given that platform to the team where they can go for the run chase. Amrit is the new batter. Samyak in his first over striking. That's been played away towards the onside for a single. For 2. The man who was looking dangerous have been removed over here by Samyak. That's a cracking shot into the offside for a single. The required rate going at 23 and about runs per over. Well fielded by the fielder over there, will just be a single. Seven overs done, score is 82 for 2.
लो शुरू जरा सा क्या भीगा तो छींक फिर गले में खारिश सर दर्द होगा यानी हेलो सर्दी मतलब जुकाम फीवर एंड फिर डॉक्टर यानी एक हफ्ता आउट ऑफ एक्शन
तो ये पता है कि छींक सर्दी के आने का पहला साइन है
ऑफ कोर्स
तो ये क्यों नहीं पता है कि जब सर्दी करे नॉक नॉक
तो जोशी ने इसको करे नॉकआउट।
इसमें है 12 कुदरती जड़ी बूटियां जो सर्दी खांसी को आने के पहले ही करे बाय बाय। हमदर्द जोशीना, सर्दी को करे नॉकआउट।
He will pick up a single. That was what the thought was there of Amrit, but Aman saying no, single can't be possible, so they don't go for the run. In the air, and this time they go for the run, and the run has been completed this time around. There was slight misfield or a fumble by the fielder. On the first ball also Amrit was looking for the run, but that was a good call from Aman not to go for the run. Easily played away into that wide-ish long off region for 2 runs. they need to make sure that with those ones and twos, they're getting at least 2 boundaries in the over. There is a fielder in the deep, but this time around they decide only to go for a single. He's got this one towards that fine leg region for 4 runs. Simple and clear strategy over there that we want to go for this run chase. The way these batters are batting over here of AZB. Would be hoping that over here Dua Associate gets this target over here. And another wonderful shot from Amrit's bat. And the way Dua has gone in this run chase, looks like they are aiming for that target of 204. They don't want to give it quite easily. 8 done, 94 for 1. 2 indeed. The man who really bowled his first over very well. Oh, that should have been just a 1 run, but because of the misfield, it's a boundary. In the last match, we saw a wonderful game between LSK, LKS and AZB. It was a good game, but in the end LKS won that game by 11 runs in that run chase. LKS really defended well, the ball really well in the last couple of overs. Over here with a target of 204, Dua Associates have really gone well. Now can Trilegal come back over here in this game and make a fight, or will we see the momentum which is there with Dua Associates? They will carry on with that momentum and get it over the line. And with that wide, 100 up over here for Dua Associates. Because yesterday we saw 2 successful run chase. Today we would have seen almost another successful run chase. But LK's bowlers really bowled well in the last 5 overs to pull the things back and won that game by 11 runs. And over here, can Dua Associates get to that target of 204? They're going well at the moment, no doubt in that. But still long way to go. With 68 balls in the pocket, they need 103 runs with 8 wickets in hand. That's going to be a wide down the leg side. He really bowled well his first over, very well. First ball should have been just a single, but because of the misfield, 3 extra more runs were considered and it got converted into a boundary rather than being a single. Shout for a caught behind, and yes, Samyak has got the habit of picking up wickets. In his first over, picked up a wicket. In his second over, also picked up a wicket. Another set batter going back. This is the problem which comes in the run chase when a set batter doesn't get a big one and he gets out. Like in the last game, Jatinder almost could have taken his team over the line after getting that 50, but because of that stunning catch he got out, and then it was difficult for them. That was the outrage, and a good catch by the wicketkeeper. Till Jatinder was batting, it looked like AZB could get over the line in that last match, but the moment he got out with that one-handed stunning catch at long off, the game just kept on going away from them. And in the end, LKS won that game by 11 runs. Similar thing starting to happen over here in the first over of Samyak. Captain Rahul getting out in his second over now. Aman getting out. Two set batters are back in the heart. And now two experienced campaigners out in the middle, Munawar and Amrit. Can they take the team over the line? This is what happens. It's never easy for a new batter to score the runs. 9 done, 102 for 3. Samyak has really bowled well, 2 overs 12 for 2. Vivek now into the attack. Amrit on strike, batting on 12 of 7 balls. He doesn't start that well. His second over, starting with the wide. His first over was expensive, went for 12. Full toss delivery. Has he found the gap? Yes, he has. He's put this one into the gap for 4 runs. Good strike from Amrit. Five of 1 ball. Now he started the over with the boundary. Needs to make sure that he's making a big one. And has he made a comeback? No. They all went up. Bowler, wicketkeeper and the close-in fielders. But there was nothing of the bat. Good comeback from Vivek. After bowling that loose delivery, low full toss, which was put away by Amrit towards the mid-wicket for the 4 runs. When he's flighting the ball, it's better you use your feet or get to the pitch of the ball onto the front foot and then loft it, because he's bowling quicker in the air and that's not going to give you time to play on the back foot. And that's where you need to do the job. Get it onto the front foot. This time the timing was missing. That's why he just picks up a single. At least he's shown that approach of getting onto the front foot rather than going onto the back foot. of the outer edge, trying to slog this one. Difficult chance for a wicketkeeper, but the batter gets off the mark with a single. Sorted the length, but couldn't find the gap. Will just be a single. They've gone well in the first 10 overs. It's 110 for 3. Time for drinks break.
लो शुरू। जरा सा क्या भीगा तो छींक, फिर गले में खारिश, सर दर्द होगा, यानी हेलो सर्दी, मतलब जुकाम, फीवर एंड फिर डॉक्टर, यानी एक हफ्ता आउट ऑफ एक्शन।
तो ये पता है कि छींक सर्दी के आने का पहला साइन है?
ऑफ कोर्स।
तो ये क्यों नहीं पता है कि जब सर्दी करे नॉक नॉक
तो जोशीना उसको करे नॉकआउट।
इसमें है 12 कुदरती जड़ी बूटियाँ जो सर्दी खांसी को आने के पहले ही करे बाय बाय। हमदर्द जोशीना, सर्दी को करे नॉकआउट।
कभी किचन का चक्कर तो लगाइए जनाब, ये बहुत कुछ सिखाती है। यहां प्लेट्स भी अपने से छोटों को आगे रखती है। अलग अलग स्वभाव वाले भी साथ में रहना सीख जाते हैं। आपकी मॉर्निंग को गुड बनाने के लिए कुछ लोग कतार में खड़े हो जाते हैं।
क्या बात है जनाब, आज किचन में?
सोचा तुम्हारे लिए कॉफी बना दूं। E3 मॉड्यूलर किचन किचन के कोने कोने को खूबसूरत बनाता है, क्योंकि इसका हर हिस्सा कुछ सिखाता है।
ये अपना जहां है, दिल मिलते
E3 प्रोडक्ट्स, ये रिश्ता लंबा चलेगा।
एक दीवार तो हाईलाइट होनी ही चाहिए।
घोड़े वाली पेंटिंग
ना, चिड़िया वाला वॉलपेपर?
चिड़िया वाला वॉलपेपर?
ना 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 ना, मेरे अवार्ड्स फ्रेम करके।
नहीं, शादी वाला? नो नो।
आपके पास दो ऑप्शंस हैं। या तो एक दूसरे की नाक को हाईलाइट करते करते जिंदगी गुजार दो, या E3 क्लैड से दीवारों को हाईलाइट करके घर को संवार लो।
ये अपना जहां है, दिल मिलते यहाँ है।
E3 प्रोडक्ट्स, ये रिश्ता लंबा चलेगा।
अगर बदलते मौसम में हो प्रॉब्लम, लीजिए हमदर्द जोशीना। इसमें है तुलसी, अमलतास, उनाब और मुलेठी, जो रखे आपको अंदर से प्रोटेक्टेड। बदलता मौसम या पोल्यूशन तो जोशीना सोल्यूशन।
लो शुरू। जरा सा क्या भीगा तो छींक, फिर गले में खारिश, सर दर्द होगा, यानी हेलो सर्दी, मतलब जुकाम, फीवर एंड फिर डॉक्टर, यानी एक हफ्ता आउट ऑफ एक्शन।
तो ये पता है कि छींक सर्दी के आने का पहला साइन है?
ऑफ कोर्स।
तो ये क्यों नहीं पता है कि जब सर्दी करे नॉक नॉक
तो जोशीना उसको करे नॉकआउट।
इसमें है 12 कुदरती जड़ी बूटियाँ जो सर्दी खांसी को आने के पहले ही करे बाय बाय। हमदर्द जोशीना, सर्दी को करे नॉकआउट।
कभी किचन का चक्कर तो लगाइए जनाब, ये बहुत कुछ सिखाती है। यहां प्लेट्स भी अपने से छोटों को आगे रखती है। अलग अलग स्वभाव वाले भी साथ में रहना सीख जाते हैं। आपकी मॉर्निंग को गुड बनाने के लिए कुछ लोग कतार में खड़े हो जाते हैं।
क्या बात है जनाब, आज किचन में?
सोचा तुम्हारे लिए कॉफी बना दूं। E3 मॉड्यूलर किचन किचन के कोने कोने को खूबसूरत बनाता है, क्योंकि इसका हर हिस्सा कुछ सिखाता है।
ये अपना जहां है, दिल मिलते
E3 प्रोडक्ट्स, ये रिश्ता लंबा चलेगा।
एक दीवार तो हाईलाइट होनी ही चाहिए।
घोड़े वाली पेंटिंग
ना, चिड़िया वाला वॉलपेपर?
चिड़िया वाला वॉलपेपर?
ना 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 ना, मेरे अवार्ड्स फ्रेम करके।
नहीं, शादी वाला? नो नो।
आपके पास दो ऑप्शंस हैं। या तो एक दूसरे की नाक को हाईलाइट करते करते जिंदगी गुजार दो, या E3 क्लैड से दीवारों को हाईलाइट करके घर को संवार लो।
ये अपना जहां है, दिल मिलते यहाँ है।
E3 प्रोडक्ट्स, ये रिश्ता लंबा चलेगा।
Play to resume after drinks break. 94 more needed of 60 balls with 7 wickets in hand. They've gone well in this run chase. In the first 10 overs, they've got 110 on the board. 11 runs per over. That has been stroked into the offside. Slight fumble, but will be a dot ball over here. Saurabh was really bowled well. Samyak and Saurabh, two bowlers who's really bowled well. What a shot, cracking shot. And this is into the gap. That's going to be 4 runs. Wonderful strike from Amrit. Width was there and has put this one into the gap of 4 runs. Pace was offered there. He used the pace very well. The placement was good. And once you beat the fielder, it's difficult to stop the ball. Now that pressure can be seen on the bowler. Amrit and Munawar, the experienced campaigners, have to play that innings which can get them over the line. Another cracking shot through the offside. The fielder is searching the ball. Luckily, it struck him on his thighs. That's why the ball did not went for 4. Just a single. And the bowler trying his best but couldn't stop the ball, allowing a single. 6 of 4 balls. Amrit, can he get one big hit of the remaining 2 balls? He's really played a good hand till now. 23 of 15 balls. That has been put away towards that mid-on fielder for a single. Seven runs from this over till now. Seven is what it is going to be from this over. Good comeback from Saurabh after being hit for a boundary of the second ball. 11 done, 117 for 3. Required run rate is around 9.5 runs per over. Samyak doesn't start that well. That's a wide. But they don't go for the run. Shout for a leg before and he's gone. Once again, Samyak strikes. 3 overs, 3 wickets. The moment the batter who looks dangerous, he gets him out. First Rahul, then Aman. Now he gets rid of Amrit. Sushil Bhatia is the new batter walking in. What a figures this has been from Samyak. 2.1 over 13 for 3. He has been picking up wickets every over. Sushil Bhatia is the new batter. That's been played to the bowler for no runs. Now the pressure has got onto the batting side as they've lost 4 wickets. 3 set batters back in the hut. 2 new batters, Munawar and Sushil, who's just walked in. That's in the air for a while, not carrying to the fielder. Is he gone? They've gone upstairs. Sushil wanted to run, Munawar wasn't interested. But that has been referred to the third umpire. It'll be important to see, has he got it back on time? Just getting back on time. Your throw was a little bit slow and away from the stumps. So that's going to be not out. Call from the third umpire. Sushil just surviving over here. That's been played back to the bowler. What an over this has been from Samyak. Started the over the wide, but then picked up a wicket. And after that, he's just kept the pressure on a new batter. 3 dot balls. Sushil still searching for his first run. Playing with a soft hand into that cover region, and he finally gets his first run to get off the mark. Goes for the big one. Munawar doesn't make any connection with the ball. A dot ball, 12 down. Score is 119 for 4. New bowler into the attack, Manish. So she's looking for a big shot, making no connection over here with the ball. So Manish starting his spell with a dot ball. Manish Kamti. That's a wide. 85 is what they need of 47 balls with 6 wickets in hand. A lot of runs still required. It's not going to be that easy. One of the set batter needed to play till the end. That's of the outer edge. Just getting over the point for 2 runs. Because scoring the runs quite easily for the new batter is not that easy. But if a set batter is there, then the pressure is there onto the bowler too, where he can't make that mistake of slightly giving a width. That margin of error is very less over there. With the new batter, you can afford, you can get away, but over here you cannot. That's another wide, 2 wides in a row down the leg side. That's in the air and dropped. Thought of the second run, Sushil, but Munawar just denying that second run. Over here, you need to be prepared, you need to be ready to convert that 1 into 2, 2 into 3. This is that kind of a stage. He's pulled this one towards the onside. And this time they will go for that second run. That's in the air, but that's out of the ground. What a shot, 6 runs. That's a clean, neat strike from Munawar. How quickly rocked back onto the back foot to dispatch this one out of the ground for a 6. One more ball to go of this 13th over. Can he get one more big strike? That's in the air and that's been dropped. This is not for the first time we've seen a catch going down. Too many catches dropped in this innings. So 13 overs done, score is 134 for 4. The man who's bowled 3 overs, 3 wickets to his name into his last over of his spell. Munawar putting this one towards the onside. Every over he's picked up a wicket. Will this over be a wicketless over, or will he pick up one more wicket? Samyak has really bowled well. 3.1 over and 15 for 3. Going for a quick single. Will they turn back for the second? No. That's one run off a leg by. First 2 balls, 2 runs. They know that singles won't help them. They need those big hits. Difference between the ball and the runs is not too much. That was poor delivery. And Munawar has found the gap for 4 runs. Just needed to show the direction to the ball. And that's what is done. Too short. Spinning in. Going down the leg side. He just managed to get the bat onto the ball and place it away from that short fine leg fielder for 4 runs. Again, required run rate has gone up below 9.5, and the scoring rate has gone about 10.5. That's a wide. Somewhere Munawar would be disappointed that this was a loose delivery, where he could have easily put this one away for a 4 or a 6. Goes for the big one, getting into the shot too early of the bottom end of the bat onto the pads for no runs. That's been dragged towards the onside. Will be almost turned into a boundary. But because of that misfield, they pick up 2 runs over here, where it should have been just 1 run. And he finishes off his spell with 4 wickets. So every over he's picked up a wicket. And once again, a man who was looking dangerous has got rid of him. Munawar has to go back. What a spell from Samyak. 4 overs, 22 for 4. Slow in the air. The ball sneaking between the bat and pad onto the off stump. And getting rid of Munawar. 61 needed of 36. Six more overs to go. Prashant Kumar, new batter. Required run rate 10.17. They're going at 10.21, but the problem is that they don't have too many wickets, and they don't have any set batter out in the middle. It's 2 new batters. Sushil has faced 8 balls, but he hasn't looked that good. Prashant, who's just walked in. Munawar, who was just getting into the groove, and he was getting a couple of good strikes. just got out in the last over last ball. Captain Ranjit Arora, who got fine 80 runs, is now into the attack. That has been hit towards a long off, will just be easy single. Singles is not concern over here. They would be happy to give away those singles. It's the boundaries which can hurt them. And gone straight to delivery. Flighted delivery, going for a big one. Number 6 goes down with that. Sushil has to go back. Captain has his first wicket. And just bowling that flight delivery over there. Asking the batter to go for a big one. He missed the straight one and was caught in front of the stumps. Siddharth Agarwal, new batter. Siddharth Agarwal. That's been struck with a lot of power just for a single. He's excited. He wanted another wicket, but this time the umpire says it's not out. That's been played back to the bowler for no runs. 15 overs done. Score is 146 for 6.
लो शुरू जरा सा क्या भीगा तो छींक फिर गले में खारिश सर दर्द होगा यानी हेलो सर्दी मतलब जुकाम फीवर एंड फिर डॉक्टर यानी एक हफ्ता आउट ऑफ एक्शन
तो ये पता है कि छींक सर्दी के आने का पहला साइन है?
ऑफ कोर्स।
तो ये क्यों नहीं पता है कि जब सर्दी करे नॉक नॉक तो जो
Vivek starts with a dot ball, 2 overs, 20, went at 10 runs per over in his first 2 overs. Going for a big slog sweep over there, Siddharth Agarwal getting nothing on the bat. 2 dot balls to start this over. This time he could be gone. They're referring upstairs to third umpire. Third umpire to make the decision over here. Is he gone or not? It's like a legal delivery. Yes, that's a legal delivery. So the third umpire has made his decision. That is out. Number 7 goes down with that. Vivek gets his first wicket. Vijay Singh, new batter, walking in. 7 down at the score of 146. That's in the air. And a wide throw from that point fielder allows the batters to take that single quite easily. That brings Prashant on strike. That's been put away towards the onside. Good delivery. Excellent bowling. 16 done, score is 148 for 7. Seventeenth over in progress. Captain into his second over, picked up a wicket in his first over. With that single, score moves on to 149. 23 balls to go, 55 more runs needed for a victory. That's been struck with a lot of power towards long off for a single. And 150 up with that single. That has been played away for easy single. Wanted to go somewhere else, but gets off the inner edge towards the fine leg. And it gets to the fence of 4 runs. Was looking to hit this one towards long on, but lucky runs for the batter. He picks up a boundary over here. 20 balls to go, 49 for a victory. Couple of big strikes. All of a sudden you could see a twist in this game. The match can get a little bit interesting and thrilling, but they need those couple of big hits to make it a thrilling and exciting match over here. Missed out. This was a loose delivery. If any set batter would have been there, he would have put this one away for a 6 or a 4 through the offside. That's been played away towards the onside. There is a protection, will just be a single. So we are done with 17 overs. It is 156 for 7 with 3 more to go in this match. Vivek into his last over. The last over from him was a wonderful. Very bowled that 16th over, which was his 3rd over of his quota. Now bowling the 18th of this innings and his last over of his quota. Just getting it over the bowler's hands for easy single. And that's wicket number 8 going down with that. 2nd wicket for Vivek. This is how he got out over here, looking for a big shot. Clean bowled. Wicket number 8 going down with that clean bowled over here. Batter looking for a big shot but getting nothing on the bat. Missing the line and the ball turning away and hitting the top of the off stump. New batter Anirudh walking in the centre. Vijay Singh getting clean bowled over there. He's looking for a big shot. Vivek has picked up 2 wickets. His first 2 overs were really expensive, where he went for 20 without a wicket, but in the next 1.3 overs he's just given away 4 runs and has picked up 2 wickets. Single taken over there. So the last 10 balls he's just given away 5 runs and 2 wickets to his name. Impressive comeback from him. That's in the air, but fielder is too far away from the ball. Will just be a single. The difference which has been made in this match has been by Samyak. What a spell he's bowled. 4 overs, 22 for 4. That spell has made a lot of difference in this match. At one stage, this team was cruising towards a victory. They were just missing the off stump, and they go for a quick single. Will be 1 run of a bye. So 18 overs done. Score is 161 for 8.
लो शुरू। जरा सा क्या भीगा तो छींक, फिर गले में खारिश, सर दर्द होगा, यानी हेलो सर्दी, मतलब जुकाम, फीवर एंड फिर डॉक्टर, यानी एक हफ्ता आउट ऑफ एक्शन।
तो ये पता है कि छींक सर्दी के आने का पहला साइन है?
ऑफ कोर्स।
तो ये क्यों नहीं पता है कि जब सर्दी करे नॉक नॉक
तो जोशी ने इसको करे नॉकआउट।
इसमें है 12 कुदरती जड़ी बूटियाँ जो सर्दी खांसी को आने के पहले ही करे बाय बाय। हमदर्द जोशीना, सर्दी को करे नॉकआउट।
कभी किचन का चक्कर तो लगाइए जनाब, ये बहुत कुछ सिखाता।
Jitendra, 3 overs 35, almost going at 12 runs per over. He has been on the expensive side, bowling his last over of his quota. Nineteenth of this innings. Hitting this one into the offside for no runs. That's been struck very well down the ground. Fielder really does well. They're coming back for a second and 2 runs will be completed over here. But excellent fielding from that long off fielder, saving a couple of runs for his team. This is a wicket going down. He's clean bowled him over here. Number 9 goes down with that. So that should be the end of the match. So the last batter, because of injuries, absent, hurt over here, and that finishes the game over here. Victory over here for Trilegal as they win this game by 39 runs. Shortly we'll see you at the post-match presentation.
कभी किचन का चक्कर तो लगाइए जनाब, ये बहुत कुछ सिखाती है। यहां प्लेट्स भी अपने से छोटों को आगे रखती है। अलग अलग स्वभाव वाले भी साथ में रहना सीख जाते हैं। आपकी मॉर्निंग को गुड बनाने के लिए कुछ लोग कतार में खड़े हो जाते हैं।
क्या बात है जनाब, आज किचन में?
सोचा तुम्हारे लिए कॉफी बना दूं। E3 मॉड्यूलर किचन किचन के कोने कोने को खूबसूरत बनाता है, क्योंकि इसका हर हिस्सा कुछ सिखाता है।
ये अपना जहां है, दिल मिलते
E3 प्रोडक्ट्स, ये रिश्ता लंबा चलेगा।
एक दीवार तो हाईलाइट होनी ही चाहिए।
घोड़े वाली पेंटिंग
ना, चिड़िया वाला वॉलपेपर?
चिड़िया वाला वॉलपेपर?
ना मेरे अवार्ड्स फ्रेम करके।
नहीं, शादी वाला? नो नो।
आपके पास 2 ऑप्शंस हैं। या तो एक दूसरे की नाक को हाईलाइट करते करते जिंदगी गुजार दो, या E3 क्लैड से दीवारों को हाईलाइट करके घर को संवार लो।
ये अपना जहां है, दिल मिलते यहाँ है।
E3 प्रोडक्ट्स, ये रिश्ता लंबा चलेगा।
लो शुरू। जरा सा क्या भीगा तो छींक, फिर गले में खारिश, सर दर्द होगा, यानी हेलो सर्दी, मतलब जुकाम, फीवर एंड फिर डॉक्टर, यानी एक हफ्ता आउट ऑफ एक्शन।
तो ये पता है कि छींक सर्दी के आने का पहला साइन है?
ऑफ कोर्स।
तो ये क्यों नहीं पता है कि जब सर्दी करे नॉक नॉक
तो जोशी ने इसको करे नॉकआउट।
इसमें है 12 कुदरती जड़ी बूटियाँ जो सर्दी खांसी को आने के पहले ही करे बाय बाय। हमदर्द जोशीना, सर्दी को करे नॉकआउट।
अगर बदलते मौसम में हो प्रॉब्लम, लीजिए हमदर्द जोशीना। इसमें है तुलसी, अमलतास, उनाब और मुलेठी, जो रखे आपको अंदर से प्रोटेक्टेड। बदलता मौसम या पोल्यूशन तो जोशीना सोल्यूशन।
कभी किचन का चक्कर तो लगाइए जनाब, ये बहुत कुछ सिखाती है। यहां प्लेट्स भी अपने से छोटों को आगे रखती है। अलग अलग स्वभाव वाले भी साथ में रहना सीख जाते हैं। आपकी मॉर्निंग को गुड बनाने के लिए कुछ लोग कतार में खड़े हो जाते हैं।
क्या बात है जनाब, आज किचन में?
सोचा तुम्हारे लिए कॉफी बना दूं। E3 मॉड्यूलर किचन किचन के कोने कोने को खूबसूरत बनाता है, क्योंकि इसका हर हिस्सा कुछ सिखाता है।
ये अपना जहां है, दिल मिलते
E3 प्रोडक्ट्स, ये रिश्ता लंबा चलेगा।
एक दीवार तो हाईलाइट होनी ही चाहिए।
घोड़े वाली पेंटिंग?
ना। चिड़िया वाला वॉलपेपर?
चिड़िया वाला वॉलपेपर?
नहीं मेरे अवार्ड्स फ्रेम करके।
नहीं। शादी वाला?
नहीं।
नो नो।
नहीं।
आपके पास दो ऑप्शंस हैं। या तो एक दूसरे की नाक को हाईलाइट करते करते जिंदगी गुजार दो, या E3 क्लैड से दीवारों को हाईलाइट करके घर को संवार लो।
ये अपना जहां है, दिल मिलते यहाँ है।
E3 प्रोडक्ट्स, ये रिश्ता लंबा चलेगा।
लो शुरू। जरा सा क्या भीगा तो छींक, फिर गले में खारिश, सर दर्द होगा, यानी हेलो सर्दी, मतलब जुकाम, फीवर एंड फिर डॉक्टर, यानी एक हफ्ता आउट ऑफ एक्शन।
तो ये पता है कि छींक सर्दी के आने का पहला साइन है?
ऑफ कोर्स।
तो ये क्यों नहीं पता है कि जब सर्दी करे नॉक नॉक
तो जोशी ने इसको करे नॉकआउट।
इसमें है 12 कुदरती जड़ी बूटियाँ जो सर्दी खांसी को आने के पहले ही करे बाय बाय। हमदर्द जोशीना, सर्दी को करे नॉकआउट।
Full toss delivery. That has been put away for a maximum 6 runs. Fielder. A low full toss put away over the bowler's head for 4 runs. 9 has come from this over. 12 to his name. Ayush with 1 boundary to his name. Once again he steps down the track, takes it on the full and puts this one to work. Shout for a leg before Munawar. But he'll get it into the gap of 4. With 3 more balls to go in this over. Oh, the wicketkeeper thought that the ball would hit the stumps, and that. And a dot ball finish. And he gets past the mid-on fielder for 4 runs. That's been struck down the ground very well. Another boundary in the over. That's been struck past mid-off fielder and he goes big. He might not get. That's been played deliberately in the air away from. That's been struck into the gap onto the offside. That's a good shot. He's found the gap. And that might get to the fence, and yes, it will. After this over, there is going to be a break of rings. Meanwhile, what a shot from. What a shot! That's a good shot. Excellent timing and placement from the captain. That's been played very well. And if this gets to the fence, it's going to be his half set. Will be aiming at a couple of wickets over here. Not a couple of wickets, but one wicket. Captain. That's in the air. And the fielder makes. That's real loose now. And what a wonderful partnership for the first wicket. 134 on the board. And with that, big one, make it 140. Was cut straight to that backward point fielder. This is in the air. Welcome to the post-match presentation of this match. It was a high-scoring game, but in the end, Trilegal won this game by 39 runs. To present the award for the post-match ceremony, today we have with us our match official Ankit Yadav. Thank you for being over here. Moving on with the award, the first award, that is the fighter of the match, and this goes to Rahul Goyal. He'll be presented a trophy and a gift hamper. Moving on to the next one, that is the game changer of the match. This goes to Ranjit Arora. Wonderful 80 runs and a 1 wicket. Game changer. Well done, Ranjit. And now, moving on with the big one, that is the player of the match. This goes to Samyak for his 4 wickets. He really turned on the game and pulled the things back for his team. Thank you, everyone. That is all from this post-match presentation. Full toss delivery. That has been put away for a maximum 6 runs. Fielder. A lawful toss put away over the bowler's head for 4 runs. 9 has come from this over. 12 to his name. Ayush with 1 boundary to his name. Once again he steps down the track, takes it on the full and puts this one to work. Shout for a leg before.
कभी किचन का चक्कर तो लगाइए जनाब, ये बहुत कुछ सिखाती है। यहां प्लेट्स भी अपने से छोटों को आगे रखती है। अलग अलग स्वभाव वाले भी साथ में रहना सीख जाते हैं। आपकी मॉर्निंग को गुड बनाने के लिए कुछ लोग कतार में खड़े हो जाते हैं।
क्या बात है जनाब, आज किचन में?
सोचा तुम्हारे लिए कॉफी बना दूं। E3 मॉड्यूलर किचन किचन के कोने कोने को खूबसूरत बनाता है, क्योंकि इसका हर हिस्सा कुछ सिखाता है।
ये अपना जहां है, दिल मिलते
E3 प्रोडक्ट्स, ये रिश्ता लंबा चलेगा।